Hello. So, for anyone who doesn't know me, my name's Sian. I am a sports nutritionist and I am obsessed with running. And this is my first YouTube video. I'm sure anyone who's watching this has come from either my Instagram or my TikTok. But welcome to the landscape view of this shot. I've kind of wanted to start YouTube for a while now. More wanting to do kind of long form sciencey videos, which I'll get to. But I thought it might be quite fun to document my journey up to the Berlin Marathon. So I've had a bit of a wonky last year and a half. And for someone who calls themselves a marathon runner, I've not run a marathon. I've actually pulled out of my last two because I first off did the ligaments in my ankle, so had to pull out of Edinburgh. Then on my return, I was like, right, London 25, we're in, let's do it. And then I got really bad shin splints and a stress response in my shins, so that didn't happen either. But touching all the wood, we're getting there. We are aiming to be on the start line for the Berlin Marathon. And that is the aim, right? Like the aim is be on the start line. We're not aiming for silly times, we're not trying to fly too close to the sun. We are just trying to be on the start line in one piece, get through it in one piece, and then we can reassess. Because I'm a wee bit competitive with myself and I like pushing myself, but pushing myself is not breaking myself. That's the aim. So this is just, a little vlog of my week of training. Let's see how this goes. Hopefully you enjoy, and I promise I'll get better at filming, because I actually tried to film my first day of training and completely messed it up because I didn't know how to use the settings on my camera. So this next clip is me explaining to you that I did strength train on the Monday, but I didn't have my camera sorted, so I didn't film it. And then I was telling you about the session I was going to go and do, but I also didn't manage to tell you about it because I didn't do the audio right on my camera. But it does get better, I promise. Welcome. I'd love it if you could subscribe because I feel like this is going to give me a chance to give you guys a bit more of an in-depth view, and I feel like I can give you more here than I can on Instagram, like in a reel, like when I'm trying to really quickly give information and kind of educate and do some nutrition content. That's very different, and I feel like this kind of longer, chattier style videos will be quite fun. The idea is that I'll also be incorporating lots of nutritional stuff and things like that in my videos as I'm going through my training and stuff. But follow along for some behind the scenes and enjoy. Oh, how do I do this? Feels weird on my phone this way. But nice, easy 9K. So the 45 minutes easy. So I just do it based on heart rate, just feeling nice and chill. So now I'm gonna go have another breakfast and then crack on with some work because easy days easy. I already failed at vlogging.
Didn't have the right settings on, now has no audio.
So what do I have to do, sir?
Okay, so you have to go to menu. If you don't have your microphones attached, you have to go to menu, go to shooting, go to audio.
Good morning. We're trying again today and hopefully we're successful this morning on the whole vlogging thing. But it is Wednesday and we have got a session today. So I'm just having my breakfast, having a bagel, doing my journal thing, having a coffee with some maple syrup in, and then we will get going. I actually tried to tell you about this yesterday, I had no sound, but I bought this from Papier, I think, doing the thing. It's like a wellness journal situation. So you got morning, evening. And the whole thing is that it is a 12-week wellness journal, and my marathon block is 12 weeks. So my whole plan has been that throughout the whole marathon block, I'm going to do this every morning and every evening. Not because I'm trying to be like a wellness warrior, but I sometimes get quite either overwhelmed or really stressed or just, and that's not good for recovery and marathon training and stuff. So I, on a whim, ordered this. It's I'm going to do this every single day of marathon training. This whole block. I'm going to fill this whole book in. How's it going? Mm-hmm. We're on week 4. Quite a few empty pages, but I'm trying. So trying to have my daily intentions, energy, sleep, restful moment, movement, how you feel, evening. I mean, look, that was last night, but we'll ignore that. So gonna have my bagel. and my maple syrup coffee, and didn't have any bananas, so I haven't got banana. Might have a squares bar as well. And then we'll rock and roll. But today we've got a tempo 7, 5, 3, 1, 1, 1, 1. I'll let you know how it goes. I'm just finished. I actually just finished. Lacking brain cells. I'll tell you more later. It was really wet, and now I've ruined my white shoes. So that's good. But it was actually a good run. I did 7 minutes, 5 minutes, 3 minutes at like varying thresholds. So here we are. But it rained because, you know, it always does. I feel so awkward doing this in front of you. It feels so weird. But anyway, let's see. I need to find some like places where I can put this so I can talk to it. How about that? On top of the coffee machine. Lovely. You can be in it if you want. Vintage gym, isn't it? Stunning. Anyway, I'm gonna have breakfast. Oh, it's so wet. Like, it's meant to be nice. Look at those sunglasses. Look at that. Soaked. Anyway, time for breakfast number 2. An exceedingly bad day to be my bank account. This is my newest order of gels. I get them. I buy them on X Miles because I quite like using like lots of different ones all the same go. And on X Miles you can basically do like mix and match. And they tend to have quite good deals on like if you're ordering 15 of X gel. And you can get more in one place and more in one delivery. And they have quite a good referral point system. Well, not referral system, but like loyalty system. So every time I tend to get money off, like 30p or whatever, but it's quite satisfying. So, just see what I got. This is a stunning box of Precision Fuel. I like these because they have 30 grams of carbs in them. I'm gonna do this one. Yeah, here we go. Nice. The Mortons. Here we are. Just gel 100s. And then these are the Striker, whatever you may call them, rice bars. So yes, they are glorified squares bars, but if I have an afternoon session or if I have like an easy, like 30-minute run, I find this is better, sits quicker than having like a bagel, and actually carbs-wise is equivalent. So that's why I got a load of these. Good morning. It's Thursday, so it's strength day. I'm about to go to the gym. Let me just show you what I will be doing today. I have been using the Runna strength training, and honestly, it's so bloody brilliant. I'm actually obsessed with it. So this is today's legs and core today. So like, look at this. You can see this is all my workout. And then like, if you click on any of the exercises, you get like a little animation of it. And then you can also like do the video and track your weights. And yeah, I'm just really enjoying it. This will probably take me about 40 minutes. And then I'll do my physio exercise as well. And I have no promises that I will film anything in the gym because I probably won't. Good afternoon, I'm back. Yes, I did my strength this morning. Super strong. Mainly just like bodyweight stuff, to be honest. But now it is about 3:30. I've been working all day and I'm in one of those moods where I'm just now like staring at my screen being like, woo! So I need to stop. I've been coding my interview transcripts for my research project. So basically what that means is going through the transcripts of all the interviews, picking out themes and quotes and all this kind of stuff. It's very intense and my brain hurts now. And then I tried to do some editing of some content and I'm just like, la 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 la. So instead of faffing about, I'm actually gonna reset myself. I'm gonna do my Pilates now, half an hour, on the Runna app. So I'm going to set up my Pilates studio. Stunning.
And then from here, reach your arms out. From here, you'll curl your head up and slide your heels and your arms. This is 100 total pump extension. And your hip extension is what...
It really is a lot harder than it looks, to be fair. Anyway, nice burny glutes, which, to be fair, is actually seriously something I need to work on. So, enjoy just lying on my floor with me. But I am going to get up and I am going to have a snack. Good morning. It's sunny. Hopefully that will last longer than 5 minutes. But decaf coffee with maple syrup, bagel, morning wellness thing. So today on the cards we have 2K warm up, 2K lower threshold, 30 seconds off, times 3, 2K cool down. So not a massively long one today, and not that intense, but I have a feeling this is going to be one of those that creeps up on you. So I'm going to have my breakfast and then we'll get going. I just finished my session, literally just, and started my cool down, and really wasn't as hard as I thought it was. This is good. We're back. Starving, hot, really tired. Like, I actually feel like I could get in, like if I close my eyes like this, I could actually fall asleep. Which I probably shouldn't do, seeing as I literally still have my trainers on. It's such a nice day. It's stunning. So I need to stretch off, cool down, have a drink, food, coffee. Let's rock and roll. It's Sunday fun day. I have got 24 kilometres on the cards today. So I am just making my breakfast. I've got a decaf coffee and I am having bagels, bananas, peanut butter, jam. I've also got a new hydration vest, which I'm going to try today. But yeah, I need to find a route, plan a route for 24K. So I'm doing easy. That's not me being naughty and going easy and not running easy. It's like I'm doing like more, not steady, but not easy, like in between pace is what we're going for today. Also doing my morning check-in. And at the end of the week, it does this like weekly check-in situation. I mean, have I been great at filling this in? No, it wouldn't say so. But, you know, oh, monthly check-in. I get a monthly check-in now, that's fun. Probably because I've been doing it 4 weeks, so 4 weeks into the vlog. Ooh, okay. So I'm gonna give this a read and do this while I eat my breakfast. And we'll go from there. Righty, weapons of choice. One of these, one of these, one of these. Stunning. So we've got 24K, so it's gonna be at least an hour and 45 plus. So at least 3 of these bad boys, so 30 minutes, 1 hour, 1 hour 30. Stunning. And I've got 2 500ml flasks. Learnt my lesson the other day by taking 1 full one, and I felt so lopsided I ended up carrying it in my hand and swapping every kilometre, so that's that. The new vest, we enjoy, but let's see how it runs. I like just over halfway reached the night and have my next gel in a minute, doing like 30-minute interval still. So yeah, enjoying. A successful run, a lovely catch up with the girls, and is a red pepper the rarest thing I've ever had in my running vest, maybe? We're home, we showered, hair mask in, washing on, eaten, Jason sourdough with poached cheese, avocado, feta, hummus, rocket. There's this like, this is post long rain bright. Post long run brain. I've also just been rotting on TikTok for half an hour. So I'm gonna have a cup of tea and then I need to get on with some work. But I'm just gonna sign off this video. I had a really nice run. Did 24K at like 4:44, I think was the average. So aiming for like a 4/5 out of 10 RPE. Heart rate nice and happy days. And then actually had such a nice little catch up with Chloe and Liz afterwards at the pear tree, which was lovely. Had a very nice date walnut banana bread situation. And then yeah, cycled home and here we are. So that is a week of training. Thank you for watching. I'd love it if you could subscribe because I'd quite like to keep doing these little longer form YouTube things. So let me know if you're interested in that and I'll see you next week.